let's start the night off with upcoming films. And I believe, every time we get Stephen King, we throw it to Dave. Dave.
Of course. Yes. It seems like we're always talking about Stephen King, too, it seems like. Of course, he just had a new book come out beginning of September called Fairy Tale. I'm still going through it. I haven't finished it yet, so I don't. Wait, right here. It's never far away.
That's a
cover looks cool. But of course, as tends to happen with his properties, it's already been sold for a film. The big news here is that Paul Greengrass has been brought on board, and apparently he's going to adapt, direct, and produce. Do you guys all know Paul Greengrass? Are you familiar with Mr. Greengrass? He's done like a bunch of the Bourne films. He did United 93. He's won all kind of like British Oscar awards. He won an Academy Award here in the States for something, but I cannot recall what it was for off the top of my head. But this is actually a dollar baby. King sold the property to him for $1.
What?
And he's going to make it. Of course, he has a healthy back end, I'm sure. With that, as things go, no casting news or anything yet. And again, I just started. Literally, I got it for my birthday, and I'm just starting the story. But it is a tale that follows a 17-year-old boy who inherits the keys to a terrifying world where good and evil are at war.
Ooh.
Yep. So a lot like definitely some gunslinger overtones, some talisman overtones. He loves that type of world building. That's kind of his.
Isn't
his
everything
secret.
kind of in the same world? Really, technically, with
that is a hot topic of conversation in the Stephen King universe, and that does seem to be the case. Perhaps one day. He will write a novel that just ties everything all together in one little bow.
The Stephen King Avengers book.
That's it. The Kingiverse. So anyway, this should be good. Greengrass, obviously a huge reputable filmmaker. The anticipation is high for this. No news on when anything will be going into production or anything like that. I imagine we're a couple years away. So we'll be talking about this one for a while.
Yeah.
And this is one of his more fantasy-oriented tales. I'm sure he'll slide some horror in there for sure.
Yeah. He generally does. But yeah, again, I'm only about a third of the way into it. But yeah, I like I said, I compare it to Eyes of the Dragon, Talisman, that type of stuff. And there's absolutely horrific things that happen, but it's definitely more of a fantasy novel.
All right. Up next. Are you guys fans of the 80s Terror Train with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
I love Terror Train.
Isn't that a great, cheesy classic from there?
David Copperfield, baby.
Yes. Did you know, sir and madam, that Tubi has a remake of Terror Train that is going to debut. Yes, a remake.
Oh, okay. I didn't read this one apparently very well.
Yes. I posted the trailer up at Gruesome a couple days back. If you haven't had a chance, go check it out.
Yep, it's going to debut October 21st, 2022 on the Tubi. Tubi is trying to get into the originals content. They have had a variety of new content come out, and Terror Train is one of them. They also have Amityville. There's an Amityville one.
Yeah, there's one. Kane Hodder just did one for them too. I can't remember what it's called. Rest Stop or Truck Stop or something like that.
Yep. The cast is led by Robyn Alomar from Utopia Falls, as well as Tim Rozon from Schitt's Creek. It is written by Ian Carpenter and Aaron Martin from Slasher. We watch Slasher, right? I guess it's a TV show, I'm presuming. And is directed by Philippe Gagnon.
That sounds great.
Gagnon?
I probably mispronounced that. I imagine the G is silent. Gagnon? I don't know. Agnon? It is. He directed Amber Alert.
Oh.
Tells me nothing.
So it tells you nothing. So here's the question I have for you, H&R folks. Are you going to watch Terror Train on Tubi?
Of course I will. Of course I will. Yeah.
I mean, Tubi's free, right? I mean, there's no reason.
Watch.
Yeah, there's no reason not to watch it. I mean, the original, of course, was Jamie Lee Curtis' vehicle back in the day. You know, I always get it in Prom Night confused, like as long as the plots go, because both those movies came out like at the same time.
One's on a train.
Yeah, but I keep thinking Leslie Nielsen's in this one, and Leslie Nielsen isn't in this one. Leslie Nielsen was in Prom Night.
Yeah.
But
do you think David Copperfield will reprise his role?
No. They show in the trailer. They show the magician, but he is wearing like the clown head.
Oh yeah,
like he did in the original. So,
well, there you go. Well,
I was in love with David Copperfield, so for me, I'm like, yeah, I know.
Okay,
I actually saw him.
I didn't see that coming.
I had front row seats in Vegas to see his show.
Cool. That would have been awesome.
So good. Oh, he's amazing.
Did he make an elephant disappear?
He made a car disappear.
Okay.
And actually, like you could see kind of up underneath it. I don't know how he did
it. He's magic. That's how he did it.
Okay, so I love magicians. Okay, so it's might be a fetish for me. I don't know.
All right. All you magicians out there, you can reach
out. Now you know. remember Doug Henning? I seen Doug Henning live. Remember Doug Henning, that like that hippie, like the hippie dude with the mustache and yeah. I seen him live. I don't even know why I seen him live, but I did.
All right.
Because it was fun, probably.
But did he see you?
I have a feeling he did.
All right. Well, we have some more news. We're fans of Shudder, and RLJE and Shudder have some news for us. Crystal, what is that news?
Okay, so like you said, RLJE and is partnering with Shudder on a movie called Kids versus Aliens.
Yeah.
So to me, that sounds amazing and wonderful. And I don't know too much about the movie. Okay. What they said is they wanted to make it centers on Gary, who wants to make awesome home movies with his best buds. All his older sister Samantha wants is to hang with the cool kids. When their parents head out of town one Halloween weekend, you got me there for sure.
Yep,
a teen house party turns to terror when aliens attack, forcing the siblings to band together to survive the night. Okay, so you've got Halloween and aliens and like a little teen house party. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of a more cutesy film. I know that they kind of think it's gonna be maybe a little bit more like Psycho Gorman they mentioned. So this is a quote from Mark Ward, the chief acquisitions officer of RLJE. And he said, Kids versus Aliens is everything that I love about a film and takes me back to what made me fall in love with movies as a kid. So to me, that sounds like it's going to be like kind of cute, a little whimsical. Yes, a little scary, but I still think it's going to be lighthearted, which I love those kind of movies. I mean, I like the harder horror, but I like all horror.
Yeah. Now, who's directing this film? That made kind of.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm like, director. Who needs a director? Okay, let's see. Hold on. The film was directed. Oh, so it's already been made. So it's coming out. Yeah, Jason Eisner. Hobo with the gun.
Hobo with a shotgun, yes.
Hobo with a shotgun. Rucker Hauer, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's exciting. I mean, that's exciting for y'all. Y'all are very excited about that.
Well, that would to me leans it more in a Psycho Gorman type of way, because Jason Eisner tends to make kind of bunker films.
Which could be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know any of these actors. I wish I was a little bit more schooled on them. Dominic Mariche, Are You Afraid of the Dark? I have seen Are You Afraid of the Dark, but I don't know who he is. Team Senko Go. Okay, one of them's from the Umbrella Academy, Kayla McDonald. They're young, so I'm not that familiar with them, but I'm sure they're going to be cute and precious, and I think this is going to be fun. Do we know when this one's going to come out?
Yeah, it's going to be released in theaters, on demand, and across digital platforms in early 2023. So I would imagine January, February, and then Shudder will release it following later in the year.
Okay, so you all have Shudder, I'm sure, so I'm sure you'll catch it on there.
Yes, right? Yes. Are we looking forward to it? Dave, are we looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm interested in anything Jason Eisner is involved in, so sure, why not? And Kids and Aliens, come on, how can you go wrong?
And Versi. Inversing.
And Halloween.
And Halloween.
Yeah.
Did parties. It's all the right stuff. All the right stuff. Of course, we'll be covering it when it comes out. We get the trailer and everything, so look for that. Speaking of coming out, that didn't come out right. Coming to theater, streaming, and VOD this weekend are the following films. Don't Worry, Darling, from New Line Cinemas is hitting the theaters on Friday 9/23. And that is the big release. Yeah.
Controversy. It makes me sad.
There is some strange controversy, but I'm hearing good things. It's more Stepford-wise sci-fi kind of horror, but it looks great. Shudder every Thursday releases something. This week is Raven's Hollow, which is
sounds good.
Yes, it's a film going. It has to do with Edgar Allan Poe in the war. So I don't know what all that means.
But actually, I watched it last night. So
you did?
Yeah.
And
we were reviewing it.
I'm going
to watch it tonight as soon as we get off here.
Yeah, we will have our review of it. Coming from Paramount on VOD is a sci-fi film called The Infernal Machine. Look for that. And then from Brainstorm Media, there's another sci-fi film called Blank, which is basically a robot has a blank slate and comes up with all kinds of gnarly things as an AI writer. Yeah. So those are your releases. Check those out. All right. That's our upcoming horror film news. Everything that we mentioned we'll be covering as we learn more information. And of course, the films coming out, check them out and let us know which of those you saw or which one you're more interested in seeing down below. And let us know what you think of the 3 films we covered. And of course, if you like this podcast, hit the subscribe and the like button and share with a friend. It will help us.
Slap that like button like it owes you money.
Yes. Where's my $2? Somebody knows what that is.
Better Off Dead.
There you go.
The greatest movies ever made.
Okay.